I thought I should start off this video with a confession so that the message is organic, real, and more powerful, and I can explain how I felt while having a first-hand experience of being bullied, like it says in the caption, up there or down here, depending on whichever media platform this video is being played on. Long story short, I studied in Pakistan until I completed my undergraduate degree. And during that time, I was bullied in one shape or the other for almost 12 years. The reason why I didn't do or say something about it then is that I honestly didn't know what was happening to me. And there is no physical mechanism to stop it. And even if I were to complain, it would potentially make the situation worse for me. I remember a few times I did try putting it out there, but it just ended up making me a laughingstock for my class. And I would be thought as less of a man, and not to mention it would never work out for me. I mean, who would want to be a punching bag, right? The country might have some laws on paper, but nothing seems to be practiced in actuality. Why was I bullied? I don't know. Maybe they just didn't like me for whatever reason, or maybe it was jealousy, or maybe I wasn't as rough and tough, or maybe just for being myself. And most times I didn't tell anybody because I didn't want the bullies to get in trouble to make things even worse. Why do kids bully? Some kids bully because it solves their social problems. Some kids bully others because they think it makes them look cool, and probably in both cases it shows the type of environment they surround themselves by. And speaking of the frequency of bullying, I have two sources of federally collected data on youth bullying. The 2015 School Crime Supplement from National Center for Education Statistics and Bureau of Justice Statistics indicates that in the US, nationwide, about 21% of students ages 12 to 18 experienced bullying. The 2017 Youth Risk Behavior Surveillance System from Centers for Disease Control and Prevention indicates that nationwide, 19% of students in grades 9 to 12 report being bullied on school property in the 12 months preceding the survey. And I will try to provide the online link to this survey in the comments section. How is bullying dangerous, and how does it affect the victim as it affected me? Bullying is dangerous because it gives depression and anxiety to that bullied kid, and it gives increased feelings of sadness and loneliness, and it has a tendency to change sleep and eating patterns. I myself have been having a lot of health complaints due to these issues, and by the way, these issues may persist into adulthood. And the worst thing it does is that it strips the bullied child of his or her confidence. As a matter of fact, there have been cases where the bullied kid committed suicide or tried to do so. How can it be stopped? How can it be stopped? I mean, as I was trying to find an answer to this question to make this video, I found a whole bunch of stuff online explaining how a bullied kid should look into the bully's eye to tell him to stop in a calm and clear voice. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. As we just discussed, if a kid has been stripped off his or her confidence, how on earth is he or she gonna stand up for him or herself? It's not gonna work. The first responsibility is on the parents and the guardians of these kids. These kids, they need to be raised in such a way that they learn how to respect others and their feelings. And schools need to be more responsive to the need of the hour. And the classmates of that bullied kid, the classmates and the friends of that bullied kid, they need to do what's right. Somebody needs to step up, and this has to stop.